And we live. This your boy D Noseball. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on IG down on below. We finna get into some sports, some basketball for sure. We got Brunson. We got Ant. Both teams down 3-1. Game 4 for both sides, East and West Conference Finals, have been concluded. Thunder up 3-1 on the Timberwolves in the West, and the Pacers are up 3-1 on the Knicks in the East. So we finna be breaking some of this shit down, man. We're gonna be breaking some of this shit down. I do want to just get some general reactions though, real quick. I want to see what's going on in these streets. I want to see what's going on in these streets. Let's see, because I kind of want to see what's just going viral right now. Can we see what's going viral? NBA talk. Whoa, they got some NBA Twitter. When did this become a thing? Here's the list of needs the Nuggets needs to address in the offseason. It's interesting. It's random, but find an MPJ replacement, playable backup to Jokic, trade away Cyrus and or Najee. Reliable bench scorer, backup point guard, good vet on a minimum deal. That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah. My boy RC, what's up, man? RC, you be ducking me, bro. We gotta link up and talk some WNBA. I know you seen my wings finally get a dub. We finally got us a dub tonight against the Connecticut Sun. Uh, uh, NPJ replaced with a playable backup to Jokic, trade away Cyrus or Najee, reliable bench scorer, a backup point guard, good vet on a minimum deal. I mean, that sound cool. I think you got to package MPJ and a couple other things. What happened? And yeah, Wings finally won. Yeah, ain't nothing really happened. I'm just on here talking, but I was saying we need to link up and talk some WNBA, man. It's a lot to talk about because I follow it, but I don't follow it like you. I'm knowledgeable, but I don't know, man. I'm starting to look at Enrique sideways, see if we can get off of her. Because my thing is with Enrique, I'm thinking like she kind of remind me of Jewel Lloyd, just a high volume scorer, and I don't know how I feel about that, bro. I don't know how I feel about that. Matter of fact, do they got WNBA? Mm, if I searched up some WNBA, how would they allow? Whoa! Is this real? Did Brittany Griner really say that? Do y'all see her lips? You see this? You see this RC? You see Brittany Griner face? Is she really saying fucking white girl? Kaylin needs to improve her overall game and her basketball IQ, but her psycho and reasonable fans don't understand this. They think the world revolves around her, but yeah, most definitely got to talk. The thing with Caitlin Clark, she remind me of Luca. Remember, everybody was trying to compare Caitlin Clark to Steph. She more like Luca, bro. She more like Luca than Steph. She do have a lot to work on. She needs to be more committed, quit whining with refs, especially on defense. Steph is really, I don't know. Steph is different. She not Steph. That's for sure. But yeah. Bro, Jason Whitlock is such a scrub. Look at Jason Whitlock. He gonna repost this too. Did Brittany Griner really say fucking white girl for real? Or is this AI? Are we sure that's not AI? Let me look at some of the comments. Look at some of the comments. We really can't tell that's what she said, let's be honest. The the lip reading is wrong. She's mad at the ref. In university all across the country, cannot be racist. Say, bro, they be overblowing this racist shit, bro. I think they be overblowing the racist shit. People talk about racism in sports way too much, man. Racism is literally denying opportunity based on race. All this other shit is just what they call this shit prejudice. Most of this shit just be prejudice, man. Caitlin Clark ain't go clap back. Her handlers ain't go let her. Caitlin Clark don't even need to talk about this shit, bro. Caitlin Clark just needs to keep being great, bro. They ruining the WNBA. I'm not gonna lie. Because when you look at I literally typed in the WNBA, and all I'm seeing is this type of shit. This is what I'm talking about, RC. This is what I be talking about, RC. It just my boy. What's up, dog?
What's up?
Hey, okay, I did want to talk to you, Chris, about this.
Yeah.
Race in the WNBA. Like, I think they ruining it. Like, I don't even hardly want to watch this shit no more, bro.
What specifically?
Like, I literally clicked. I'm on X, and I literally clicked WNBA, and these motherfuckers is just straight up talking about Caitlin Clark racism. Motherfuckers reposting it. Brittany Griner, what it looked like she seen fucking white girl. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Man, I don't give a damn about that, bro.
They were because in the WNBA right now, the only thing that's powering them is drama. The Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese feud, and it's less about the basketball, which is what it should be about.
But it's not good drama, and I don't think it's power. I think it's turning. This is my thing. As long as the players are interesting, you can get real basketball fans in the door. Like
Mm-hmm.
how we followed Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, and to a certain extent Cameron Brink and Rakia Jackson from
Mm-hmm.
college to the pros. I
Mm-hmm.
think if y'all just focus on that, because it is about, it's gonna be player driven, but the race baiting and all that is just unnecessary. Because how you gonna be racist in a predominantly black sport? The thing is, you just can't get over the fact that Caitlin Clark more exciting than Angel Reese, and she just built as a basketball player. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of these women, especially of the darker hue, they can't look past a lot of this shit, man. The people chose who they chose. And Angel Reese is not even getting better. She's still going like, she's a big. She going like 5 for 14. That's crazy as a big. Uh they don't want to pay, they don't want you to pay attention to anything but Caitlyn, which is crazy. See, those are
I,
casuals though.
yeah. I think those are more casual than the people who follow Caitlin. I don't think that's actually people who are interested in basketball or interested in the WNBA. You know, I think most people who only want you to be interested in Caitlyn is from that is only from like the Caitlyn versus Angel Reese kind of thing. But just
Yeah.
general people who watch, they don't really care. They say whoever.
Cause my thing is, it's like I don't know. Everybody they try to please casuals when casuals will never be hardcore. That's why they casuals. Um, you gotta pick. You gotta, because only people just How many people really bought WNBA League Pass? Do you think? Like, come on, man. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
I'm one of them. You want to know why I bought it? I low key bought into the basketball side of it,
yeah,
and I'm getting annoyed with the outside noise, especially when y'all just trying to talk about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. It's literally like how many teams in WNBA? I think it's like 11, 10. Like, man, there's other players, there's other teams. And for this to be y'all flagship talking point, Chicago Sky not even a good team. It's like I don't know.
yeah. Man, talk about
That's
Paige.
me. Then that's what I was finna do. But see, that's what I was trying to do because RC was talking because I just was telling RC how we got our first win tonight,
Mm-hmm.
and I typed in WNBA to see what was going on, and that's when I seen the brick. You see what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
literally what I'm talking about.
yeah,
I'm trying to see what the buzz going on, and that's the buzz to the point where it's like, man, that shit literally made me be like, man, you see this? Well, I don't even want to type this shit in and look into this. Cause look, I typed in WNBA, you see it on the screen. First thing pop up. Hey WNBA, maybe you can reassign some of your Indiana Fever fan racism investigators to your actual players. Look forward to your swift addressing of blatant racism from players. As you said, racism completely unacceptable in your league.
all right,
That's the first thing I'm saying. Look, this is literally there we go. It was like 6 pages until we got the page. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
And I just would have been off of it by the time I would have got to this. But
yeah.
look. The number one overall pick become the first player of WNBA history with 60 points and 30 assists through her first 5 games. So, how do you feel about Paige Beckers right now? We 1-4, I think. Yeah, as
I
it
think
currently stands.
I think Wings just need to go ahead and just hand her the reins and build around her. Quit worrying around trying to pair her up with. See how she fits with the Rike.
So trade Enrique.
Basically, that's how I feel. I think her Hasatu would have fit better, but we didn't get to keep her.
I said that. I've been saying I'd rather have Satu over Enrique. Cause like Enrique, you know who she remind me of, and it's gonna break my heart to say this. But if y'all don't think people can build around Donovan Mitchell, then you can't say you can build around Enrique. They the same person.
Oh my gosh.
That's not a good comparison.
It's all right, yeah. I mean, you believe that Donovan Mitchell can win.
I believe Enrique could win, but it's like, is it
Yeah,
likely? Like it's gonna be hard as hell. A lot of people can win, but it's gonna be hard as hell. I think it'd be easier to just focus on Caitlin. I said Caitlin. See, even to focus on Paige. Angel in the Sky up 16, 58, 42 in the third quarter. They might win their first game. What's Angel Reese doing? But I like okay. This is what I will say about the wings, Chris. Paige. I'm loving Paige. She kind of give me Halliburton vibes though. I don't know how aggressive she's going to be when it's time to be aggressive throughout the game. Like I get it, Halliburton closes out games and he hits big shots, but sometimes it's like, man, I need you in this first, second, third quarter too, bro. I get some of them vibes from Paige. Like she's a little too passive at times for me because like you said, I think she's the best player on the team already. I love Dejanay character. I love Dejanay.
yeah,
That motherfucker, she's a two-way. I think she's like basically like a shooting guard.
hmm
Two-way shooting guard. And I love Maddie Seegers. Hey, RC, that's another one. I love Maddie Seegers as a role player. Now, I ain't gonna stop. When we first picked her up, I'm like, man, that was a bit high. And then it was like, man, she kind of trash. But then I was like, until you see what she do in her role, she's a great role player. She do all the dirty work. So I
yeah,
like her. So Paige, Dejanay, Smith, bro. I don't know how I feel about professional players who pick and choose when to play hard, even if they talented. So I'm not sure about Enrique. I'm not sure about Nelissa Smith. But Paige, Dejanay, and Maddie Secrets. I love those three as building blocks. Mm-hmm.
yeah. I agree with you there. That's why I say, even I think if we would have kept J.C. Sheldon, I think she fits with Paige pretty nice. But
But
you don't.
we would have
Yeah,
got DJ. DJ way better than I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie.
So, uh,
And,
I
bro,
feel
he
you.
got a man bun. Our coach got a man bun, bro. I seen it, dude. I'm like, bro, what is this dude doing with his head?
Yeah,
I can't even say this shit. Bro, yeah, look at this dude here, man.
come on,
He
man.
doing the most, dog. Nah, that's too much. Even whoever this dude is looking like me, come on, dog. This
Come
is
on.
crazy. Oh, there go the bun. I see. I'm looking like, bro, what the fuck is this?
Hey, he
But
finna have him right.
man, we 1-4. Relax. Just like the Brian Schottenheimer shit, bro. Like, man, I got a partner who keep me. I think man, this nigga ain't coached a preseason game yet. Relax.
Yeah, yeah. I feel you on that.
I always say I thought that was Joakim Noah. It kind of hurt it, bro. God. But let me see. Do we got some? I guess I'll go to YouTube. I'll go to YouTube because it's nobody who do like Dallas Wings content. They be struggling to find Wings content to keep me engaged and interested. People that keep up with it more than me.
Yeah.
But Dallas Wings. Type in Dallas Wings. It's pretty much nothing else. What the hell? I would not think Maddie Seager's wearing no shit like this. Boy, hell no.
Some workout gear.
No, that's thought girl.
That's a workout gear. Come on.
Hell no. She not gonna go work out. This is she trying to wear tight clothes, bro. That's just where she trying to wear tight clothes. Come on, Maddie. And I ain't man.
What's that? Is that Adidas? What is that? I don't know.
Who is God? See, man, y'all overdoing it. She's the only person you know what I'm saying, Enrique, you know. Damn, who is? Who is that? Nah, I ain't goes to DJ phone. She got it up. But, this
That's
how
Will
you supposed to
Smith.
be looking. My other bags are goofy. I ain't gonna say I like that too. I don't know none of these people. Real nigga. This say yes. I'm rocking with her. I gotta get a Page jersey, bro. Gotta get a Page jersey. This the realest pregame. This the realest pregame drip I've ever seen. Like in the last 3 to 5 years, bro. This the realest drip I've done seen. Page got the realest drip I done seen, bro. When the last time you seen a hooper, professional hooper, Chris, dressed like this? Keep it up.
I know some guys be doing it, but I can't think of them right now.
Hell no, that's how you know that's cap. This straight up out of AAU. I'm rocking with Page just off this alone. Okay. What else? What else did we? Because I did want to talk about the Wings for a second, but yeah, that's pretty much it. We like freaking 1-4.
Yeah.
What's the WNBA standings look like? Say, bro, why is my default Microsoft Bing? Ain't nobody trying to search on no damn Bing, bro.
That's
This
crazy.
really pissing me off. I'm sorry, but I hate my default search is Microsoft Bing. I have to type in Google. It pisses me off, bro.
Man.
I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to do. See no damn Microsoft Bing. WNBA standings. Okay. So the Liberty of 4-0. I really guess I'm not surprised. And see, and this is another reason why I think the WNBA is just dropping the ball. Why isn't nobody found? Why hadn't nobody found the easiest angle? What do you think the easiest angle is by looking at this right now? Can you see the Can you see it good?
Yeah.
What's the easiest angle that you could point at to criticize? What's the easiest angle? Think about it.
To criticize the Sparks being
Yes.
so low,
The Sparks? That's the
the
one?
Connecticut Sun being 0-5.
Nigga, it's the Aces.
Oh my
Asia
bad, I
Wilson
ain't
got
see the
her own
A's.
shoe,
Yeah,
right? She
yeah,
got
the
her own shoe,
A's.
right? She the best player in the league, right?
Yeah, shoot, I missed
Th-
that too.
But you see what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like if you go really try to build your league, and you got to think about it, bro. This is entertainment too, and this is where the media comes in. At. We trying to build this league. It's about the basketball, and Asia Wilson supposed to be the best player on the planet, right? While her team is struggling, they struggled last year too. She was
but
putting up a lot of numbers, but they were still kind of struggling, bro.
they gonna say it's only one.
Nope.
It's only 4 games.
But I'm saying, but still, it still could be like, hey man, what's going on with the Aces? I'm just talking about when you find the angles to talk about. Nobody even mentions the Aces. We don't even talk about Asia Wilson unless somebody trying to blow smoke up her butt.
Yeah, they also gonna say they may be having a little setback.
Man, but you criticize it in real time, they would do it to anybody else. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think that's necessarily a hot take. That is a hot take just because there's a Thunder, but
But look at this, man. I'm still an Aces fan, but I do not like this team. I just don't. You see? You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Okay, it's starting to get into this NBA. Ray the shoulder.
Uh
But see,
oh. Uh
RC
oh.
is an Aces fan, and he's saying he don't like the team. This should be a bigger story. We talking about Angel Reese. The Chicago South. Sky or ass. They just won their first game tonight. We suck. Who cares? But I'm just saying, Asia Wilson is supposed to be the number one player. Team is not looking good. We just don't talk about it. Like you got to pick basketball shit to talk about too if you go cover the sport. They
People
talking
just
about
have an
race.
inherent belief in the Aces. They like give them a pass. They're like, oh, they'll be fine. They'll figure it out.
They got beat last year though. That's what I'm saying. And then you just went and got Jewel Lloyd. People thought Jewel Lloyd was gonna be an upgrade over Kelsey Plum, even though I didn't think that. But Jewel
No.
Lloyd was a superstar too. Chelsea Gray was an Olympian.
Yeah.
What's her name's an Olympian too? What's the girl name? I like her, the dark girl. Can't think of her right now.
What are you talking about?
On the Aces, Jackie Young.
Oh yeah, Jackie Young. Yeah. Yeah, they do good. They had a full team. USA Team USA over there.
Yeah, we gotta criticize Asia Wilson. The Jewel Lloyd trade looks like a lost decision. Yep. Okay, but now we finna get to this, RC. Chris, DJ Hot Take. I think the Pacers can beat OKC in the finals. Let's get into it. Because Ray
Ooh.
is here. Ray is here. Um, I did just want to talk about in general where the conference finals is at. Because both teams, all the teams, both conferences. What you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Game 4 has been settled on both sides. Thunder are up 3-1 on the Timberwolves. Pacers up 3-1 on the Knicks. And it looks like it's gonna be a collision course between the Thunder and the Pacers. I said this. I ain't gonna stunt. I felt like this would be the best possible series because it's depth on both sides. Um, the only thing is, I think the Thunder have the advantage when it comes to star power. I think SGA and J Dub literally gonna be the best two players in the series. Is that crazy?
Mm, no, you could make an argument that Pascal could be better than J Dub, but probably not this season.
And this is where it goes down to because Chris, hell you said Chet was better than J Dub. You was crazy. J Dub, all
I'm
NBA third team,
all
all
right.
defensive team, second team, all star. Don't you ever fix your mouth and say J Dub not better than Chet. Don't you ever fix your mouth and say Chet better than J Dub. Either way, I'm on your case, man. Stop it.
J Dub could be. They could trade J Dub for a second round pick right now and still have made the finals.
Right,
They
no,
could
did you hear this? This
they could
this
done
is
that.
NBA
They could have
blasphemy.
traded
This
him
basketball
before. They
blasphemy.
could have traded J Dub for a second round pick before the season and still make the finals with Chet as their number two. Chet's taking a back seat. He's being respectful to his teammates. He's focusing on the defensive end, which is he's anchoring, which has been an
I,
important factor for this team.
I just love how all of a sudden y'all got these finals predictions when y'all had pieces in the last round.
See, see,
I
Ray
just love
like to, he want us to be stuck in the past, bro. Bro,
Dang.
it's
because
3-1 on both
this this this
sides.
this this is your logic, DJ. After each game, your answer changes on what you believe is gonna happen.
Huh?
Yeah,
What are you
I
talking
mean,
about?
You've done that a couple times
What I
in
say?
each round for each team.
What I say?
First, you'll be like, well, I think this gonna go 5. You know what, man? It might go 7. Nah, never mind. It's gonna go 6. Nah, it's gonna go 5 again. Yep. You
This
will
nigga here.
change your predictions based on the results of one game.
Ray,
I don't
I have
understand it,
not
but
done it.
I mean, yeah, you have. You did it in the what's it called, the Nuggets and OKC series. You did it in the Lakers and Timberwolves series. You did it in the Pacers and Bucks series. You did it in the Pacers and Cavs. Any Pacers series, or you did it.
Most of the times
Any
it's
Pacers
because
series.
injuries. I changed my pen mainly due to injuries. When you get new information, I'm supposed to keep the old results and the old thought process.
You knew the injuries before the Pacers and Bucks faced each other, and you still said the Bucks.
Dame was playing. No, what are you talking
He didn't
about?
play game one.
I
You didn't know he
told
was
you
coming
I
back.
I told you I made that decision because I thought Dame was coming back. Then
You
Dame went
thought
down
versus him
again.
actually. They didn't verify anything. You just thought that. You just woke up and said, "Yep, Dame gonna play, y'all."
Bro, you
That's
be
your
hating,
fault.
bro. You be hating, bro. But let's get back on this. You still think Tyrese Halliburton is a better basketball player than Pascal Siakam?
Yes.
He's just a better overall player.
Yes.
And you still believe Halliburton's game one performance was more impressive than Siakam's game two performance?
Better believe it.
oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
Bro had 32 points and 11 assists, or 31 points and 11 assists.
You know somebody else had 30 that game, right?
So yeah,
Halliburton had 31 and Neesmith had 30.
tell
In
me
game
what
two,
Neesmith did in the first 3 quarters and overtime.
Ray Nord,
Tell me
who
what he
did
did in
anything
the
in
first
game
three
two?
quarters.
Who did anything in
You're
game
gonna credit
two?
a player 1 quarter
Right.
versus what somebody did over the course of a whole game.
Nigga, he brought him
Halliburton
back.
was playing each
That was the most
quarter.
important stretch of the game. We're coming back in the fourth
No,
quarter.
it's
Are you
not.
what? What are you talking about?
Take away Tyrese Halliburton third quarter. Fourth quarter don't mean anything. That's a fact. They would have got blown out. Tyrese Halliburton had a good, solid third quarter. It would have been a
Tyrese Halliburton
no,
had
They
a
it's
were
good
not.
already
first and second quarter. What are you
they were
talking
already
about?
getting blown out, and Neesmith hit a bunch of threes to bring
Not
him
the
back
third.
in.
They started. The
The
lead
third
started
quarter, that was
stretching in
that
the
was
fourth
that
quarter.
was
The third.
Miles Turner.
Oh, quarter because
Okay, let's
obviously
do it.
y'all forgot
Oh,
because he only had like
the,
I think 13 or 14 at half. Going into the third, going to the fourth, I want to say he had like 10 or 12 points in the third quarter.
bro, you know I do this shit, right? You know I do this, right? Let's check it out. Let's
You
see.
know,
When was game one? When was game one? I think game one was Tuesday.
the first 3 quarters, Tyrese Halliburton is by far the best player. I don't know why we even doing this. You said it yourself. You said, man, I like when Halliburton playing like this. He being aggressive. You said at the end of the first half, third quarter
Mm-hmm.
came, he stayed on. He kept his foot on the gas.
Right, Noir. There's no possible way. There's no possible way. Okay, so that was Thursday, so Tuesday. Let's go and look at it. Let's go and look at it.
Because he didn't. I mean, he didn't really do much in the fourth quarter up until the what's called the final couple shots.
You know, we could break this down for a quarter, right? Okay.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm finna put you there through there, man. So third quarter, the Pacers was down 7.
Mhm.
So who
Y'all said
started
they was
doing the
getting blown out
scoring?
already, but okay.
How they get blown out? It was 69-62. You said third quarter, right?
No, y'all said at the end of the third quarter they was getting blown out. 7 points in a blowout, but keep
Chris,
going.
what did this dude just say about the third quarter, bro?
I said
Did
if you
he?
take away Tyrese Halliburton in third quarter, they will be getting blown out. Y'all said they was already getting blown out. 7 points is not a blowout.
I'm talking
Oh,
about in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter,
What is the
Neesmith
fourth
had
quarter?
to
You got to go
hit.
to the third quarter.
see,
I said the lead started getting stretched out in the fourth quarter, not at the start of the fourth quarter.
okay, look, third quarter. I'm gonna go over every point that the Pacers had. So the Knicks was up 69-62 to start third quarter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tyrese Halliburton hit a two. Miles Turner, he hit what's this? A two. Pascal Siakam hit a two. Nimhard hit a two. Siakam hit a two. Halliburton hit a two. Toppin, he hit a two. Halliburton hit two free throws. Halliburton hit a three.
Y'all think I'm just making stuff up? Look
Siakam
at
hit
you
a two.
in real time.
What are you
Look
talking about?
at you. You said Tyrese
McConnell hit a
Halliburton didn't
two.
do that in the third quarter. He got the most points in the first couple 5 minutes. What are we talking about here?
Nigga, this was a team effort, bro. This third quarter was a team
Bro,
effort.
okay, bro. This dude don't never like, bro. Just admit you was wrong. You said he didn't do it in the third quarter. You just said he done scored four of the baskets that you done called off in a row. This was a team effort, bro. You don't never say this, but you just give other people a credit. When it come to Halliburton, it was a
So how
team
many points
effort,
was this?
dude.
So
Everybody
this
did
was
a little bit of something.
two.
I don't want to hear none of that.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He had 9 point third quarter. That's awesome. Okay. Oh well. All right. Yep. Okay. I'm just looking through. Hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I was looking at it. Also, it was the second quarter. It was second quarter. Matherin, Siakam, Matherin. I got the quarters confused. It was second quarter. It's second quarter. I apologize. Miles Turner. Yeah, it was the second. Neesmith, Nimar, Halliburton hit a two. Halliburton
That's what
hit
happens
a
when you
three.
box score watching. You
Wow.
forget when
I
you
think I was
watch.
watching the game.
When you watch
I
the
just
game,
forgot which quarter.
when you watch the game, you don't forget.
Nigga, I do. Okay. Okay. He did have a
Halliburton
good third
needs
quarter.
the conference finals MVP, man. Do with that what you will. You ain't say nothing because you know it's true.
Hmm. Yeah,
He will.
but but
He will based
still,
off PR and media. But if we're being honest, Siakam did have a monster game too, and really
You
proved why.
smoking crack. If they give Siakam the MVP for
no,
finals,
he's not gonna get it. He's not
He's
gonna
not
get
gonna
it.
get it.
Right, that was the best performance in the whole damn series, bro. The whole series on either side. That was the best performance. Easily. The best
okay.
individual performance, bro. Look at this. Dude went 15 for 23, 3 for 5 for 3. Dude
I'm,
had
Halliburton just had a
39
triple double.
points.
You talking about what he did? Just like, come on,
bro.
man.
What did you say?
Seriously, this
What
game
did you
was back and forth, and this man Siakam was hitting every shot.
by himself? Look at this.
Are we
Nobody
acting
had
like
over.
we acting like we did not just watch Halliburton score and was responsible for other people scoring just about every other bucket? Are we not acting like
Oh my
Halliburton
god.
facilitating and scoring in this one game
Nigga,
was
they
not on an
run a
elite level?
7 second op. They run a 7 second goddamn Steve Nash offense. All he do is pass it to somebody. He not orchestrating the offense like Chris Paul, bro. Stop with that shit. With that facilitate,
So Steve
bro.
Nash can
No, stop
operate.
with the
So Steve
facilitating
Nash can
shit,
operate
bro.
the offense
You
now.
kill
Huh?
me with that. You kill me with that shit, bro.
Why would I want to be Chris Paul and he couldn't lead the team to a finals? Like, what are we talking about here? Oh, I can operate an offense, but I can't lead. Like, what?
Do you think
What are we
there's any
doing
chance
here?
for my Knicks? Nah, I ain't gonna stunt. RJC Knicks they cook, man. Knicks cook. I ain't gonna care. Next
Bro, when
cook.
I say RJ in his name, I already know you a loser.
I'm gonna be so happy when the Thunder beat the Pacers in 5. I'm gonna laugh at you, boy.
I'm gonna
I
be so
swear I
happy.
am.
I'm gonna be so happy when I get on here and Halliburton is pointing to that ring finger, and you ain't gonna want to get on live.
Boy, you got me. Boy, see that's the
You gonna
difference
be
between me and
sick
you. I ain't no
sometimes.
front runner.
You gonna
I'm
be
gonna
sick
still talk.
sometimes.
And
I'm
you see Halliburton front running doing the Brunson celebration.
oh my god.
How's he front
Listen.
running? He talks noise all year long.
No, he
He
don't.
don't
No, he
do
stop it. No, bro. When that
He
nigga was
let
thinking it up at the beginning of the year, we did not hear from this man. We do not hear from this dude until he's up in the game or until he does something where come on, bro. Let's not do that, bro. He do not talk shit for like regardless of what's going on. No, he don't.
Okay.
Nope. He don't right now, he don't, bro. Stop.
You say this
Let's not do
every
that.
year.
What was he
He
talking? Was
told
he
me doing
talking?
something for 2 years. What are you talking about? I say this every
Notice how
year.
he was talking crazy when they were up 20 last game, but when they blew the lead, there was nowhere to be found.
When he out here getting what did he get? 8 points, 4 points and shit. When he do
How
shit
many
like that,
wins
you
the
don't hear
Pacers
from him.
got?
Okay. I mean, yeah,
How
enjoy it.
many the
Clap
Knicks
it up.
got?
Clap it up. Clap it up. I don't give a damn about the Knicks, nigga. The hell?
And the Knicks,
Oh man, y'all gonna have to come to the realization that Brunson may not be the guy y'all think he is.
hey, hold on.
He's
I
still
do.
better than Tyrese Halliburton. Stop that shit.
You can
The
be
hell you
better.
talking about?
You can be better. But who a better fit for a team success?
Man, nigga, that depends on the team and who put the team
You said it
together.
yourself. You said
Nah,
Brunson is not good at getting his teammates involved. He just worried about getting himself going. You said it yourself.
Yeah, when you got, I ain't gonna stop. Okay, let's talk about this. We do got to talk about this. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap. We do have to talk about this because this was egregious. Say, bro, Jalen Brunson, the fact that because we talk, I talk my shit about Mikal Bridges. Y'all know I do. I don't like Mikal Bridges. He's literally second to Tyrese Halliburton. We're third to LeBron Halliburton,
oh my
and then it's Mikal
gosh.
Bridges. But the fact that Mikal Bridges was a number one option, even though I said he was a top 5 worst number one option of all time in NBA history when he was on the Brooklyn Nets, the dude was still number one option in the NBA. The fact that you trying to hide Tyrese Halliburton on Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson being the best player on the Knicks and the point guard, for you not to kind of defer to Mikal Bridges at times. So if not, just to make Halliburton work defensively, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. I thought that was egregious work, and I don't even like Mikal Bridges. How y'all feel about it?
Halliburton was playing some defense tonight. Got a block on Brunson and a steal.
Say, bro, where's the glass? Where's the picture of these glasses, bro?
Pull that
When we
up.
talk to Pacers, I'm gonna have to put that over your screen. That
No,
nigga
he
literally
said
watch Pacers
Halliburton on
with
defense.
bro. No, we not doing that.
Look,
No,
uh,
This I know you ain't been watching him on defense. Halliburton
he's
been
gotten better, but no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. That you see the look in his eyes when he gets switched on to somebody, bro. That nigga eye be buck as hell, bro. He do get steals. He's smart, but no, we not gonna act like he a good defender, bro. Stop.
watch how people gonna be. Let me start to say this. For one, the Knicks should be for them to have all this talent. They should be doing better in this series, and they're not. They're losing. Is that on Brunson all the way? Not necessarily. I think some of it has to do with Cat because Cat can't stay out of like you said before previously that he does not make smart decisions. In moments of the game, he picks up early fouls. Now, while he do be trying to bust Miles Turner at times, pause. Um,
No,
uh,
okay.
he, he in a way he can still improve his play. He can still make smart decisions basketball wise to keep himself in the game and put pressure on the Pacers.
Um, Cat, bro, he's just not a winning player when it comes to his just individual actions. I'm not saying he's a selfish player. He don't have the basketball IQ. He just don't have the basketball IQ, and he don't have the. I can't see him having no championship. I ain't gonna lie. I can never see him being a top 3 guy on a championship team. Maybe when he get older in his career, he hit that Dirk stage where he getting like 16 points a game, still can hit a three. He probably can get him a championship then. It's like an eighth man, but mm-mm. I can't see it with Cat as a top two guy.
How much
He,
blame
he,
do you put on Brunson for not being able to get this done, or does he get a pass?
no, hell no. People was out here calling him a ball. Y'all remember I was texting it before Jeff Teague and Gilbert Arenas them came out. Remember I was texting. I said, bro, this
And
dude here gotta get off the rock.
Brunson better than Luca.
Who said? Who is? See, right? This the shit I be talking about with Chris. What are you talking about? Who said anything about Brunson being better than Luka?
Luca was holding Brunson back.
He was. Because Brunson wanted to be like a Luka and hold the damn ball and hold somebody else back. That's why. Mm-hmm. But nah, ain't nobody ever said Brunson was better than Luka. Nobody in life.
Let me find it. I'll find you some clips.
Oh my god. You better quit listening to them people. Brunson still was supposed to be a top 5 player in the league, but he's been pounding the rock.
I'm picking Anthony Edwards. They're picking Anthony Edwards over Luca too. Watch when they rank Tyrese Halliburton. He gonna be ahead of Luca next year. Watch.
Oh, I got a question for y'all. Cause we talked about Brunson taking too many shots over dribbling. How do y'all feel about Anthony Edwards not taking enough shots in game 4?
What was you about to say, Ray?
If Pacers win the finals
Oh
and
my god.
Halliburton get Finals MVP, based on the last time we saw Luca going into next season, I'm not saying he's better than Luca, but going into next season, he should be ranked higher than Luca.
I agree with you on that point, but he gotta win.
Bro, y'all quit this. This shit's so fake, bro. That's the fakest shit I've ever heard,
You
bro.
just seen the worst
So
season from Luca in his whole career, and you trying to sit here and coddle him because we all know he a better player. He didn't have a better season though.
I can't agree. I can't disagree with that. If Halliburton wins,
bro,
or
y'all stop this.
even if he
Stop this
take him, if
bullshit,
even
man.
if
I
he
don't
take
give a
the
damn.
Thunder to like
None of y'all
7 or
saying
something.
the shit y'all saying is fucking ridiculous, bro. I don't give a damn about none of that. As an individual player, I'm not putting Halliburton over Luka.
I, see, you heard what you wanted to hear.
You
That's
said I'm gonna have to rank him in. What? What does ranking him over him mean?
it's just like power rankings. A team can be better than another team, but if another team won, I'm gonna put that
Individuals,
team ahead of you.
individuals don't work like that, bro.
Legacy, is he better than Luca legacy wise? Then if he get a ring, yeah, he
He
You
gonna
don't
said
be
got
what?
ranked.
he don't got all NBAs.
That's
I don't know
true.
what he got,
See this
but
the
he
tricky
won a lot
shit.
of NBAs.
See, right? You can't do that because you wouldn't want to do it with Tatum. We all sat here and
But
said if Tatum won a championship last year and they won it because we all, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers predicting the Celtics or whatever.
mhm,
We said you still got certain things to do individually.
Tatum didn't get a Finals MVP.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's a little bit okay. He didn't get the Eastern Conference
He
Finals
didn't get the
either.
Eastern Conference Finals MVP either.
Okay. That's a little bit different. That's a little bit different. I gotta see how it. I gotta see how it look, right? I ain't gonna. Okay, I respect what you're saying a little bit more now. I gotta see how it look. If he get the conference
Not
finals
doing
MVP,
that much.
if he beat the Thunder and get the finals MVP, depending on okay. I see what you're saying, but I'm not gonna put him over Luca. I'll put him higher than what I would have though. You see what I'm saying?
Anthony Harris can never be overrated. That's a crazy statement.
Ray was hard. Hey Ray, you was harsh on Ant this. You've been harsh on Ant this series.
Nah, say bro, that was trash. That was trash.
Cause I
That was
mean, coming from like the era that me, you, DJ that we watched growing up, athletic shooting guards that had a certain skill set, they just found ways to get it done.
Yep.
He be out there trying to be all like the thing that he shows me, and I'm not comparing them for his play style. I'm comparing them for as their antics. He reminds me of Dylan Brooks when it comes to those antics. I want to talk when I'm winning, but when I start losing, I want to be on the court and just be quiet. And that's why I never took Dylan Brooks serious after that. When I seen LeBron humble him and he didn't want to say nothing on the court no more for the rest of that series, I said, "This is who you really are." All
hmm.
that talking loud and trying to bump people, that's something you're trying to create people so you can become this I call it animosity. I get people riled up. I take people out of their games. I play mind games. So when I see Ant last year talk crazy to Kevin Durant on the court, when I see him talk crazy to Jokic and all them on the court, but then when he go against uh, Luca and them, he get in a fetal position. Same thing this year. I see him talk against LeBron. He pushing LeBron when he trying to come up the court. He trying
He
to
pushed
muscle
Lou
him.
Dort last night though. He pushed Lou Dort. They was getting their ass kicked. He wasn't doing that. He still I ain't gonna say that about Ant. I don't know what that was last night, but
One game
I ain't
they
gonna
won
say
was the
Ant
only
don't
game I
keep the
seen
same
Ant
energy.
trying to like kind of like poking his chest out. That's the only game. The game they won.
That's
All that
crazy.
pushing and shoving stuff, that's okay. But your game saying something else. That's it's
Nah,
not translating. That's what I'm saying. Like when I think about we just think about like I said, athletic shooting guards that got the job done. We think about the Kobe's, the Michael Jordans, like
even D Wade.
the they wasn't out. They was out there just trying to kill you. They ain't got to do all that other sideshow stuff.
Ain't no way they should have lost yesterday.
So and I think okay, because I was arguing with somebody, they was like, that was on coaching. And I said, bro, how the fuck was that on coaching? Anthony Edwards, you touching the ball every time up and down the court and you not taking no shots. I think, okay, when I look at the Knicks situation with Jalen Brunson hogging the ball a little bit, I think that's more on Thibodeau because Thibodeau just runs a bad offense. What I seen with Minnesota last night when Nikhil Alexander Walker going off, when JD McDaniels going off, with DiVincenzo going off, all they needed was one of them niggas out of Julius Randle or Ant to do something. That was my whole thing. Neither one of they stars did nothing, and y'all
Okay,
still
well,
had a chance to win the game. That's crazy.
Ant said he was making the right plays.
And that's what and that this is my problem. The right play most of the time is when the superstar take the shot. You the best player on the court. Like we already talked about Ant versus SGA, how SGA has been more consistent. But in terms of what you should be, you should say Anthony Edwards should be the best player in that series in terms of where his talent level is and where his athleticism is. Like he should be the best player in that series. So I'm not going with it. I made the best play. You are the best play, especially when your role players are going off. You just need. I've never seen Ray. When the last time we seen a playoff game where we didn't have neither the number one or the second option come along with the role players at home?
The only
Oh,
the thing that reminds what the other day reminded me of him not taking that many shots is is he trying to is he trying to prove a point or something?
that's what it felt like.
You remember in the Lakers and Suns series back in the day?
When Kobe did that,
Kobe,
I remember.
like
I know
Phil
you can go
Jackson said,
there.
you need to get the team involved more. You got to get off the ball. You got to get the team involved. So Kobe, like, okay, that what you want me to do? I'm gonna start
But
just
what?
trying to pass the ball and show you that if I don't do what I know I can do, this it's gonna be even worse. So I
But
feel like
see,
I don't know if Anthony Edwards is trying to prove that or it's just he just was really honestly trying to become more of a playmaker out there and a facilitator.
but the only reason why I ain't going with that because I don't think we've ever criticized Anthony Edwards for taking shots. We ain't criticized him for taking shots this year. I mean, this playoffs, we criticized him for probably not making no damn shots, but taking them, that's the least you can do. I don't think because my thing is people was criticizing Kobe for like, hey, bro, you taking too many shots, kind of like the Jalen Brunson thing. Like, let's say Jalen Brunson, because everybody was getting on him before game 4. If Jalen Brunson would have showed up to game 5 and would have been passive, we would have knew that's a sign that he heard the talk. He like, okay, y'all want Mikal Bridges to take more shots? Here you go, Mikal, take 20, take 25. I think that's different. Nobody ever said, "And hey, stop taking shots." We probably criticized him for making them. Let's look at this game. Let's look at game 1. I just want to see how many shots he's taking. So Anthony Edwards in game 1 took 13. This is the first game of the series. You took 13 shots. So let's look at game 2. So game 2, he took 26 shots. You know what I'm saying? I live with that. You say you ain't hit a lot, but shit, nigga. Hey, I'm going out with you. Game 3, he took 17 shots, but he only played 30 minutes. They ended up whooping ass. So he still took 17 shots. And then we all know what happened game 4. He took 13 shots. So you only had one game when you took more than 20 shots. Yeah. Like, how many times you go make a statement if that's what you're doing?
Going back to your point about when did we see a time where role players came through? Didn't they come through for Houston
When?
when they hit all them threes and James Harden and them was on the bench?
I don't know. I think this is an interesting comment though. Minnesota is a place where all stars realize they can never get over the hump. Edwards is still too young to realize this. Getting close over and over ain't gonna get it done.
That's an excuse.
But see, I I'm gonna get back to your point, Chris. But this is how I feel when it comes to this part of it. Ray said it, but I disagree with this part. I don't think he's trying to make a statement. I think he's not. Y'all heard? Are y'all familiar with the going out on your shield in boxing, where somebody's like, "Man, if I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna go out swinging. I'm gonna go out fighting."
Yeah.
We not seeing that from Anthony Edwards. Last night, you supposed to go out swinging. We at home, game 4. We could literally tie this series up at home. I don't know. I don't know what more motivation you need. And my thing is, I'd rather say, ah man, and it was out there bricking and he wasn't taking shots, and your role players out here, you're not getting that again. You're not getting that again. That's all I'm saying. I felt like that was egregious. Not taking shots is way more egregious than missing shots for a superstar,
Mm.
in my opinion. Look at this. What? No, this not a game 4. That is game 4. What's that game 4? There, okay, here it is. McDaniels had 22. Nikhil Alexander had 23. DiVincenzo had 21. Anthony Edwards had 16 points. Julius Randle had 5. That's crazy. I've never
Randall
seen a
get
box
one
score.
jump, but that was in the first quarter over SGA.
I've never seen this. That's 20 shots between the two of them as the first and second option. I've never seen this. And that's how many shots per quarter. That's 5 shots combined per quarter. That's I'm sorry. That's way more egregious than Brunson taking all the damn shots. At
Nas
least
Reed is
he
overrated too.
I mean, when you playing next to Gobert, man, people just they looking for something, man.
He, he is a stretch. Gobert being out there shouldn't. What Gobert out there got to do with you missing shots?
See, RC. Okay, hold on, Ray. Because Minnesota Timberwolves fan, bruh. True, DJ, but Edwards can't be the team this young and good by himself. The nigga had
Mm.
16 points when he had 3 role players that scored over 20. So what do you mean he can't be the team by himself? He didn't have to. He just had to show up last night. He didn't. Juice Randle didn't show up. If one of those two had a regular game, they would be tied 2-2 right now, going into game 5. Fact, and that's a fact.
DJ, who are they comparing Ant to? Who have they always tried to compare him to?
They were saying he's Jordan like.
Now, I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say this, but would Jordan be out there getting locked up by Caruso?
I don't think he be getting locked up. I don't. I think his aggression has fell off. That's my thing. I don't think he ain't. We seen him last night when he started attacking in the second half. He started scoring.
I mean, he still shot 5 for 13. That's not good.
It's not terrible either.
You take 13 shots and only score 16 of them. That ain't never
Yeah,
good.
it's not great, but if he would have been, if he would have made one more of them damn shots, it's like 47%. That's all I'm saying. Is you got to just take more shots. I'd rather you go for 12 for goddamn 28 like SGA be doing. Hey, that's another thing. You look at the box score thing, SGA 40 was really going off, and then you look like, man,
Give me
this nigga
10
took
for
like
28.
30
You be
shots.
like, God, dog.
Yeah. But you see how I'd rather have that though?
Yeah,
Look.
SGA. The funny thing about SGA is people was like the only reason why he getting so many points is because he gets to the line so much. I'm like, he went to the line five. He made 5 free throws last game, got 40 points.
Nah, that's a fact. When he first won MVP that game, that's the game you talking about, right?
Not to my last game. He only got like 6 free throws, 7 free throws last
No,
game and scored
that nigga
40.
took that nigga made 12 free throws last game. I think you talking about game two.
I think the main thing is the way SGA be getting some of his free throws compared to the physicality of how the Thunder are allowed to play defense.
A lot of that shit, people just love to complain, bro.
They
Like that
do.
foul baiting shit. Say, bro, stop putting yourself in position. Jaden McDaniels put himself in situations where he's gonna draw the foul baiting call. You gotta know how to avoid the foul bait too. It's a
My
game within a game.
my point is the Timberwolves fans think Lou
Hmm.
Dort and Caruso doing the same thing, but they not getting that same call. They actually getting allowed to play more physical.
Oh, so who should they be calling these fouls for on the Timberwolves side? Who is getting harassed? To where it's like,
Anthony
man,
Anthony
who?
Edwards.
The nigga's only taking 13 shots a game. How is he getting harassed? How can you get to the line and you're not getting the call? SGA he took 30 shots, man. He's being aggressive. You're not even being aggressive. They not gonna give you no calls. You're not even being aggressive.
Yeah.
My motherfucker just like to over complain, especially with the foul baiting because nigga, you know he foul baits. We got 80 games on SGA this year and how he played.
That boy studied a lot of. He I mean, you
He
forget
played
who
with
his
CP3.
teammate was.
Yep.
I forget who his teammate was for that year.
See, I ain't gonna stunt. You see, this game was a masterpiece. This was game two. SGA game two was a masterpiece, bro. Fresh off the MVP, he was going crazy. And J Dub has finally shown up to the party. If J Dub can
It's about
consistently be like
time.
this, now it is. I was
'Cause
hard on him.
And so you are NBA. You should have been at the party.
I don't know what's going
He
on.
in year
Don't be upset him
three.
hosting it.
He was in year three. He in year three. Last year was his first year in the
You all NBA
playoffs.
in year three, you don't get no excuses. I'm sorry, man.
He
All
showed
NBA
up. He's
you
here. He's here.
know you all
This
NBA.
is come on, man. This is second playoff. This is second playoffs. Y'all,
Bro,
you a tough critic.
we making excuses for all NBA players now. I don't care
I'm
how many
saying
NBA
he's
you
hit.
up there
He's
be 19. You come in the league all NBA ready. It's certain things that you don't get the same leeway. You don't get the same grace period. No,
right.
you
Yep.
gotta come in swinging now.
Okay, but damn, give him some grace. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm sorry. You the second best player on the team that damn near won 70 games in your third year. You made All NBA, All Star team, and second team All Defense, and you finally done showed up in the playoffs. I'm giving him some grace. God damn, he
I
better than
mean,
Chet.
I mean,
Okay.
No,
Barely.
it used to be an argument, right? No, keep it a book, right? Then it used to be an
It
argument.
it really still should be a
Oh
argument,
my
but it's all right.
Ray. Y'all see, y'all never stick up with me when it comes to when somebody's just speaking pure nonsense. This should not be no argument no more.
I never said it was an argument. I
But you
always,
ain't say nothing to
I
Chris.
always,
Man, it
I
still should be an
always said
argument.
that was better.
But you didn't say nothing to Chris who said it still should be an argument. If I said something that you didn't disagree with, Ray, you would have got on my ass immediately. All y'all do that. But when
Man,
somebody else say something crazy, nobody says nothing unless it's me.
man, you just mad because you think it's crazy now, but in a way, Chet could definitely be better than him. We're not seeing that right now because of circumstances.
Man,
What other role could J Dub fill if he's not being that second scoring option?
I
Nigga
mean,
play all
he's a two-way.
this dude here. See, yeah. Thank you. See, Ray not gonna attack you like he would attack me. But Chris, did you just not hear
Man,
what you
all
just
right.
said? And I'm finna poke holes in it. What else
All
can
right,
he do?
for
Be a
Chet would have taken
defensive
his spot on
stopper.
all defensive team. Chet would have taken his spot on all defensive team if he played the games, but he didn't. That's the only reason why he got that. If we being honest,
Hold on a second. Repeat
What?
that again. You said the only reason why he got all defense team is because he
Cause Chet.
played more.
yes, Chet would have had his spot on the all defensive team had he played.
So he would have took J Do's spot and not Zubac
So hold
or
on a
somebody.
second. So who made all defense team second team? DJ.
Okay, I'm finna pull it up for you. Uh,
So we about to get to
defensive.
the bottom of this.
Ain't nothing to get to the bottom to. I'm just being truthful. Like,
Can you see it right? Oh, I didn't pull it up yet. Hold on. Oh damn, should it be like that? Okay, that's better. So this is the first team. The first team is Dyson Daniels, Lou Dort, Draymond, Mobley in a men. I'm pretty sure why they didn't show the second team. And then the second team is Kamara, Gobert, Jackson, J Dub, and Zubac.
I'm just not a big Jaren Jackson fan no more.
Nah, I ain't gonna stunt. What that was ridiculous, and he fouls too much. His offense is clunky, and he fouls too much.
Wait, am I tripping?
Yeah,
Zoom
Rudy
in?
Gobert should not be on here. You said
Oh,
zoom
Zoom
in.
in? Yeah, the NBA is in a tough spot right now. Why is Zoom?
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You finna
man,
criticize Zubac being here? I thought you go criticize
Bruh,
Gobert or
this is the
Kamara.
worst all defensive team I've seen ever.
The second team, bro.
This
The
is
second
the
team.
worst. I don't care. Second team. Come on, man. You tell me this the second best defense. Like, come on, man. DJ, no, come on, man. You know good
Jalen
and well
Suggs was hurt.
the NBA is in a rough spot if this is the second group of best five defenders you got.
Don't do that, bro. He dudes. I don't like Gobert. I don't like Gobert being on here.
Fullback is Mark Gasol, man. We not about to do that. We not about to act like he out
Lucas
there
was
just.
good. Zubac was good this year, right? Zubac was really good this year, bro.
He was,
He deserves
bro.
some
He was
type of
a solid
award.
player, but I'm not about to go out there and be like, oh man, did you see his defense?
You literally
man,
been
he
shitting
played
on
good.
Zubac since he was a
He
rookie,
played.
bro.
He played good in the draw.
I
He
like
played good.
Zoo,
He was a rebounder. You know, he's a
but I'm
solid
not about to
defender.
ever say that he's just like a all defensive team player. No, I've never. That's never screamed out of his game. He's an all defensive player. It's some people that are just solid players. That's what he. That when I look, I'm like, he's a solid player.
He was a
Accolades don't scream. When I look at him, I don't think about accolades. I just say he's a solid. He's a solid player.
God damn.
I would want him on my roster, but he's not like a guy that screams like, "Oh my god, man!"
This
He was an all
nigga
defensive player.
said when
Like
I see him, it don't scream
20
accolades.
years
You
from
don't know
now,
how
20 years
disrespectful
from
this man.
now, when a kid come up to you and we was there at one point. We'd be like, "Man, who is this?" And they'd be like, "He was alright."
Right now, look at his
Nobody gonna
numbers
sit there.
17, 13, and 3 is good, bro. Come on,
Look
bro.
at the
Don't do that.
rebound. He was rebounding.
17, 13, and 3, right?
Big
Play
Zoo.
80 games.
I told you he's a solid player.
He literally was a top 5 center in the league, bro.
Name me the top five centers.
Jokic.
Envy didn't
Uh,
play, so I mean that makes it easier.
I'm gonna say
Actually, make it
Jokic.
harder.
Jokic. It's because you put me on the spot. Chris, help me down.
Centers? I mean,
He's still top
Was
5.
Jared Allen top five this year?
I don't know. Bam was kind of stinking it up. Okay, let's do it in real time. Let's do it in real time. Okay, let's see what Bam was doing. That shit said Bo Bamba. That's crazy. Uh, Bam was 18, 10, and 4. That nigga shooting splits look like a small forward. Uh,
He play
that's not
like
bad.
one.
That's not bad though. 49, 36 from 3. So 18, 10, and 4. Did Bam have a better season than Zubac?
Nah, Bam did not have no better season than
Yeah,
Zubac.
and it didn't feel like it. Jared Allen, 14, 10. Nah, get your big head ass on. 14, 10, and 2. No, he did not play better than Zubac. Who's some more centers? Miles Turner,
Nah.
He wouldn't have got hurt. He would have definitely been on that defense team.
16, 7, and 2.
No.
See, Zubac better than all these niggas, bro.
Look,
Who's some
look
more
at
centers?
80 numbers.
Come, this nigga here, bro. Anthony Davis is a small, power forward anyway. No, 25, 12, and 4. Oh, that's crazy. This nigga shot 28. Just don't shoot threes. Who else is a center? You can't think of no more centers? There's literally no more centers. Oh, Sengun. Sengun, 19, 10, and 5. Bro, Zubac really was hanging in there with these niggas, man.
I told you Zubac had a great season this year. He was phenomenal. He should have been he was looking at all-star conversations.
That's right. That's right. Saying this
We
nigga
gonna act
don't
like
even scream.
we gonna
His
act like
name don't
Wemby
scream
didn't get hurt.
accolades.
Wemby was hurt.
You said what?
We gonna act like Wemby didn't get hurt and Embiid wasn't hurt all year. That opened up a lot of room for people to, sneak in some accolades that they probably wouldn't get.
You never would have said
Wemby would have definitely been all defensive
Zubac.
team. He
You
was
would have
all
never said
defensive team rookie
Zubac was
year.
as good as Bam. You would have never said Zubac was as good as Jared Allen, bro.
I'm not the
Stop.
bruh. Hey, when have you ever heard me give Bam praise?
Oh my god. But you would never put Zubac over him.
They both solid players.
Bam is an all NBA level player that's been an Olympian, been the second best player on 2 finals runner ups.
That's
Stop
how
it.
you look at him. I don't look at Bam as that.
You just be disrespectful for no reason, but all right. Victor went back,
Bam
46
selling
game
to you,
playing
bro.
that. Huh?
What is Bam selling to you?
The second best player on a conference finals team.
When did he
That's
do that?
solid. Huh? He did that. He did it twice. He
What
literally was
was
the
his
second best team on the one that won the East twice. That's
what was
not
his number
nothing.
second option? It looked more
Okay.
like a third option, but you keep saying that's his ceiling
He
though.
was the second best player though. He literally was the second best. It's more to basketball than being a second, third,
He
first
was the
option
second most
offensively.
important player. He wasn't the second best player.
Who's the second best player on that Heat team?
The boy you've been bragging about all year. When they was in the
Hero
play-in.
wasn't even playing. See, that's how I know you just be capping. Chris, do you hear this
First time they
dude?
went to the
Hero
Eastern
wasn't even
Conference,
Wings.
he
playing.
was playing. The first time they went to one that he was playing, he was a rookie.
Tyler Hero has never played in these finals games.
He wasn't in the first one in the bubble,
No,
so he came back he came back in the
bro.
finals.
This how I know. See,
I could have
you
sworn
better
he
Hold
start
on.
played.
doing. You better start doing your history lessons. Here we go.
I could have sworn he played.
I thought he played too.
He played in the finals. I know he didn't just miss out on the Eastern Finals and then came back in the finals.
Oh, he did play.
Oh,
I ain't
oh
nigga.
man.
Nigga say shit. God damn, sometimes you be wrong. That's why I looked it up. Okay, let's see. Let's start at game 1. I just want to see. I want to see the numbers. Let's see.
The Eastern Finals. I'll tell you something about the Eastern Conference Finals. You said his ceiling was the second best option as the Eastern Conference Finals. You looking at the finals. They both look bad in the finals. I ain't gonna lie to you
I said the on the finals runner up and a team that won the East.
I
They
don't
can
know why
win
he
the
won
East.
that game when they got blew up.
But now I'm saying, okay, let's go to the conference finals. Then. God damn, conference finals. Let's go to the conference finals then. This dude, Tyler Hero, come off the damn bench. I just realized this. You talking about this dude. Right? He's the second best player. He coming off the damn bench. Come on, dog. But Bam, we see Bam. You know what I'm saying? This nigga
Boy,
was the only
Clyde was
nigga.
going crazy.
I was just gonna say this nigga was not doing nothing. Well, I can say not doing nothing, but 5 for 12 as a big is
They
crazy.
crowded.
Yeah, that's crazy. Jay Crowder was a solid guy.
Yeah, he a solid
Bam,
player.
Bam. We see this. This nigga Dragic was going.
He had a personal vendetta against the Celtics or something.
Okay, but see, there go Bam. Hero is just going 4 for 12 every night, man.
Boy came in his rookie year talking about I'm taking shots.
This was their rookie year.
That was hero. I know for sure heroes.
They came in the same time, I think.
Who hero and Bam?
Yeah, I ain't mistaken. Right on. Okay, when did Bam come in the league? When did Bam come in the league? 17, 18. When Tyler Hero come
Oh
in the league?
no, he ain't coming because Hero came in the same year the bubble happened.
Oh, so he been okay. Okay, Ricky. So hell nah, Ricky Tyler Hero wasn't doing shit. And then outside of Ricky Tyler Hero didn't even play in that other finals. Man, we could have been and saw this. Tyler Hero ain't
He
been on
bumped his head
shit.
in the first round.
Yeah, he ain't been on shit, man. No offense. Damn, I didn't even see this. Jaden has improved immensely. Flash in the pad game by Nikhil. Okay, she is defending the issue at the end in all fairness. Still got to be aggressive. Got to be more aggressive.
I don't know, man. My motto has always been the playoffs is where legends are made.
But did you hear what I said? Because bro, I'd rather have to rein a nigga in than try to rile a nigga up, bro. I'd rather say, hey Brunson, get Mikhail involved. And hey Brunson, could you please shoot more? What sounds crazier? I don't know. That's just me.
They don't want to have to tell them, hey man, why you not shooting the ball?
But thank you. That's crazy. Now it's like you trying to be you trying to avoid the blame, but it's like you not gonna get a game like that when your role players going crazy like that. Them niggas was going crazy, bro. McDaniels, DiVincenzo, and Nikhil Alexander, they combined for 65 points, right? When would that ever happen again?
It ain't happen next game.
Man, them man,
That again.
they not coming out like that because they finna be on the road. The role players ain't finna do all this shit on the road, man. You got to get them home games, especially when your role players is damn near playing that good. That's all I'm gonna say.
Do we see McDaniels make another jump next season?
He should. That's what I want to see. And what do you consider a jump? Like, what the numbers gonna have to look like?
I don't know about numbers, but do you think he has the potential to become an all-star level player?
He should, because you got to think about it, bro. He could shoot. He could shoot good enough. He agile. He's 6'10". Like, there's no way you seen Jalen Johnson stat line how he jumped, how he went from like 15 points, and he damn near like at 20, 10, and 5. Jaden McDaniel should be at like 17, 7, and 4, something like that. Or 18, 7, and 4. Because we just need a third guy, a consistent
He's
third
good
guy.
enough to take Randall role.
No, not as the second guy. No. No. You think he can?
He need more shots.
So you saying that Jaden McDaniels, I don't know. I don't see him because you give him too much defensively to do. I don't know. I can't see Jade. I don't want Jaden McDaniels taking
They gotta
20 plus
become a
shots.
better team. They got enough team defense though for him not to have to like have to be the number one assignment on defense. I mean, like I don't think like 'cause you got Ant out there. Gobert is a rim protector. Randall has stepped up a lot on the defense end. You got like then you got bench guys that come in. You got Nikhil Alexander. You got DiVincenzo. Cully can hold his own on defense unless he go. I mean, let's now when they playing them fast guards and yeah, that's a whole nother story. But you
I ain't
got
gonna
a
front. I think
you got a good lineup and a good team that's pretty solid defensively.
okay, but do you think he can do it offensively to be the second guy? That's being the second guy. We seen it with J Dub, and J Dub is skilled as hell offensively. Do you think Jaden McDaniels is that skilled offensively?
Oh no, I like it. I like what I've been saying from him though. I like
Uh,
I like the spurts he have got like when he has had the hot hand and they let him kind of do his thing a little bit on offense and then like okay now get the ball back to Randall and Ant. But when
I
he has
think
little moments, I'm like I like what I see. You can see that he's
he got
comfortable.
he got more to it. I definitely see the emergence of it, but I
I
think
seen
that
it
as a third guy.
in the first quarter. I said this no, this is not a 3 and D guy. You need the ball in your hand more doing moves like that. That boy did that half spin step back. I said, no, this dude been working on no, he got this dude got game. He don't have the opportunity right now because they like you gonna have a couple moments where you gonna be able to get some shots up. But the main thing he wants to do is guard the other team's number one guy. That's his main role right now.
So how do you think they should get him more touches? You think he need to be running with the second unit more as the guy, like put him with a second unit? Like put him with Julius Randle in there. Be like, okay, let him be the second to Julius Randle, to where it's like, okay, if Julius not doing it or he not getting the opportunity, is McDaniels. You want to see him in there by himself with the second unit.
Yeah, they gonna have to find some way because they doing the Lakers did it with Austin Reeves. He was the third option and he was getting 20 points a game. I mean, granted, a lot did happen this season for the Lakers where they got rid of Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis missed a couple games here and there. LeBron missed some games, so he got chances to step up as a number two or number one option in some games. But still, even in games where everybody was playing, they still found ways like, nah, man, let Austin get going. Austin was
Yeah,
that same type of person when he first came in the league. He was getting limited touches. Then they was like, you know what, this he actually he actually kind of nice. Let's see if we give him more touches. What is gonna what's the results gonna come out to? And I feel like if he gets more touches, because he's pretty efficient. Jaden McDaniels, he doesn't take any difficult shots. He like you said, he moves. He has a very fluid game. Like it's very smooth. He don't force nothing. He don't rush nothing. He just goes at his own pace. And you can tell
I,
he only takes shots that he actually works on.
I don't see that as a second though. I see him as a third, and he needs more touch because right now, what is he in the picking order about fourth? Let's look it up. Because I'm finna see how let's see how many shots that let's see Minnesota Timberwolves and boy they wrote us ugly shots per game. I'm finna look up and see who's on the picking order when it comes to shots, field goal attempts. So yep, see he the fourth. He take the fourth most shots right now. Yeah, him and not he need more shots than Nas Reed because can you see that good? Where it say so Ant is taking 20 shots a game. Randall's taking 14 shots a game. Reed taking 12. McDaniels is taking 10. So right now he the fourth option. So he definitely needs to jump to that third. So you basically saying you definitely trust him more offensively than Nas Reed, huh?
Yep, for sure. The playoffs really exposed Nas Reed. I thought I was gonna see more, but I haven't.
What's got to improve from the T Wolves to get to the promised land of the NBA? I mean, the West is only going to get tougher and tougher. What's got to improve? Jaden McDaniels and Nas Reed. They literally go have to be even better. They both was carrying when they turned it around. When the Wolves turned their season around, it was Nas Reed and Jaden McDaniels. When Julius Randle got hurt, they just got to do even more. And McDaniels played all 82. Damn. Uh, okay. Well, we found some here. Okay, let's see what the playoffs looking like. Jaden McDaniels has been the third option in the playoffs. So
Cause
I
Nas Reed ain't been doing nothing. He been getting less shots and he's scoring more. His points went up by 3 points and he started taking less shots.
who Nas Reed?
Jaden McDaniels.
Oh,
His shot attempts went down, but his points went up.
but you look at Nas Reed. Nas Reed numbers ain't bad either though.
But I'm saying you rarely see that where a player's shot attempts go down, but their points go up.
Where you want to know what the problem is? It's these two niggas. You see who I'm pointing at?
Hold on a second.
Conley and Gobert, man.
Oh,
I think they done did their job. They didn't get their ass on there. You probably gonna need another center, but man, get Gobert and Conley the hell on, man, because we're seeing it. The backbone of this team is Ant, Randall, McDaniels, DiVincenzo, Reed, Alexander Walker, man. I want to see more from Terrence Shannon Jr. too. But do you want to get rid of Randall, or do you think Randall could stay?
Randall can stay.
I think so too. He got to be better though. They got him and both got to be better. I like this. I
Yeah,
low
I
key
need
like
that
this
Randall.
team.
That Randall that was in that Lakers series. That's the Randall I need to see.
Yeah. But the OKC defense is just crazy too, though. We gotta take that into consideration. Them niggas is cold. They said they was one of the
Five
better.
points is crazy, yo.
Nah, that's crazy. Going 1 for 7 is not good. Damn, Jaden McDaniels is fucking. He damn near flirting with 40, 50, 90. Hmm.
He
Yeah.
just, yeah.
Who need? Okay, assuming Minnesota loses, and then we can get out of here. This assuming Minnesota loses, assuming the Knicks lose. Who you feel more comfortable with going into next season, and who needs bigger? Uh, who needs to make the most changes? I'll say it like that.
I think the Knicks need to make more changes because they don't got no depth.
Hmm.
You get outside that starting five, it gets real shaky.
Bro, they was playing Landry Shaman. I said, "Oh man, who else
Oh,
was they playing? DeLon Wright."
oh my god, I didn't know he was in the league still. I said, yeah, I said, ain't that right? But man, no, they definitely gonna have to look into something this off season.
What type of player would you want to see the Knicks bring in?
They gonna definitely need a scorer off the bench, a microwave scorer. Um, Only thing is, I'm trying to think of
Are you sure they
who
need a
really fits
microwave
it.
scorer?
Off the bench, because Deuce McBride ain't cutting it.
I think they need an offensive coordinator coach. I think they go bring in somebody that knows something about offense. Ray, you got Jalen Brunson, Cat, and Mikal Bridges. All three of them dudes have been number one options. We can't find some way to where we can stagger those three to where it's at least one of those. You see what I'm saying? I think that's enough. If I told you Brunson my one, Cat my two, Mikal Bridges my three, and then OG Anunoby is my four, that's not good enough?
Do you take somebody out of that starting five and bring them off the bench?
No, I say you just stagger. If we take Jalen Brunson out, why isn't Cat and Mikal Bridges not good enough for that second unit? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think they just run bad offense. I don't think it's a personnel thing. I think they probably okay. This is what I do think they need. They need a better backup point guard, like a nigga that's an actual backup point guard, like in an actual big man or small forward type of guy to
Go
come
get
off the
Scotty
bench,
Pippen Jr.
something like that. Okay, I would like that. I would like that
And
because
so
I
he ain't
mean
he's still pretty cheap. He ain't gonna have to spend a lot of money on him.
I wouldn't be mad at that. But somebody just to come in to score, I'm not really sold on that because you got three dudes that's supposed to be good enough to score that you could stagger it. You know, it ain't like the Minnesota. We looking at Minnesota right now. You literally only got Ant and Randall to where it's like, okay, I know they go be able to consistently get buckets. Like they don't have a third guy. When you don't have a third guy, I think that's when you need a spark off the bench. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
I feel like Josh Hart should be moved to the bench.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. He did go. Didn't they put Mitch Robinson in the starting lineup?
I'm talking about going into next season. He needs to come off the bench like as his main role.
Yes, I think I've been trying to push for that. I've been trying to push for that. I think, but I don't think Tibbs just understand offense too though.
All he knows understands is play my starting five as much as possible.
But you get what I'm saying? Like literally, Jalen Brunson just be just pounding the rock. Like they don't. I haven't because I think I seen Gilbert Arenas say it, but he said why is we never see Brunson, Bridges, and Cat on the same side together. Like I think we need to see that, and I want OG in that corner instead of Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges, why Mikal Bridges never in the mid post, right? He got a nice mid post, mid range game. I've never seen him there, especially when you got Halliburton on. I just think it's Tibbs offensively. I don't know. That's just me. What do you think? So, what do you think the Minnesota needs? Do they need to bring in somebody? What needs to be go on? I think Gobert and Conley time is up. They
Who do you replace them with?
I, I think you just go get a backup center. I mean, you go get a center. Uh, I think you could just go small. I ain't even gonna say small because not really still like 7 feet. What is he like 6'10"?
So you
Julius
saying
Randle.
he could take the spot and just get a backup center?
Yes. You gotta have like Nas Reed minutes need to go up and McDaniel's minutes need to go up. Terrence Shannon needs some more minutes. Uh I don't know about Dillingham. I really didn't like the Dillingham pickup because he just I think they need more IQ. Did that make sense? They need more they damn near need a Josh Hart. Like they just somebody who don't care about shots. Make the dirty
Yeah,
plays.
Vanderbilt.
Nah,
That
hell
boy
no,
don't
hell
care
no.
about that boy didn't care about scoring a lick.
It boy said, man, we ain't seen you in 3 years. And he said, you ain't played in 3 years. Vanderbilt literally missed like 2 to 3 years, bro.
I don't know why he was hurt this year with the Lakers. And then he'll come back and then he'll miss one more time. He'll come back and I'm like, I don't know what's going on with him. Same
Who
thing was
most
happening.
likely? Huh? What's that?
Now I said, I don't know what his injury was. He was hurt for a minute and he came back and he had missed some time. And he came back, then he missed some time again, I want to say for a little bit. Then he came back for the playoffs. And I was saying the Cam Reddish, that was the same way. Cam Reddish started feeling like it felt like he kind of started finding his role, his footing for the Lakers. And out of nowhere, just started getting injury prone. I'm like, bro, I
I
don't
was
know.
off Cam Reddish since his rookie year, bro. I look in his face and I don't see a nigga that want it, bro. It sound crazy because he did play some good defense for the Lakers. He hustled. It just he don't look like he consistently want it, bro. I ain't gonna care. He ain't put it all together, and his IQ ain't the highest. You criticize RJ Barrett. Remember, people always thought Cam Reddish the low key had a higher ceiling. But
Shoot, let Anthony Edwards tell it, and everybody from that draft class, they were like, Cam Reddish the best player in the draft. Sometimes being the best player ain't enough.
man, I don't know. Who most likely to get back to a conference finals next year? New York or Minnesota?
Mm, Minnesota has been a back to back now.
Okay.
Um, That's a tough one. I don't know.
I think I had one more question for you. I had one more. Oh, Thunder versus Pacers. Let's go. I want to hear it real quick. I just want to hear it.
For my
If it,
prediction,
yeah, I got Thunder involved.
I'm not surprised, man.
Hey, talk your talk. Look.
I say it's either gonna go 6 or 7. I got Pacers though.
All right, nothing more needs to be said. Nothing more needs to be said.
Say
Carlisle
once we
going
get
on.
officially here, we'll get more in depth in it. But that's just my prediction as of now.
Oh yeah, we'll get more into it when it actually happens. Carlisle going on another 2011 run. Carlisle the best coach in the NBA, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
Shout out to Carlisle for getting into the top 10 for most playoff wins. He just
Oh,
passed Texas
really?
Jones.
And can you name two good teams he done had? The teams he doing with really be low key mid. They good mid. They top tier mid. Like that Mavericks team was kind of top tier mid, bro. And this Pacers team top tier mid, bro. Like nobody thought neither one of these teams was gonna make it to no finals. So do he get a boost for that? Of course.
Yeah,
Why I gotta ask that? That's crazy. Of course. Rick Carlisle definitely the best coach in the NBA. Is that
I've been
crazy?
watching basketball. He a top 5 coach I ever seen.
Hey, real one. Real one. But we gotta wrap it up, man. I'm Diddy Know Ball. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to RC. RCJ. You done probably ran him out. Ray ran that nigga out. But yeah, man. We'll be back. You know what I'm saying? I got my connection fixed. Hopefully it's fixed, bro. This maybe it's not me. Maybe it's the stream yard, bro. But whatever. But we gone, man. But